Hey guys, Josh from soccerreviewsforyou.com, bringing you my review plus on-feet video of the Nike Air Penny 5s. So as you can see, it comes in a brown Nike sportswear box. I'll give you a quick look at the label. The pair I have here is a size 9.5 US. The official colorway is royal blue, black, and white. And the suggested retail, as you can see, is $165 US, which is a price that I personally believe to be a little bit too steep for this particular shoe. Not to say that it's bad quality, I just don't think it's a shoe that I'm willing to pay $165 for. So what I did is I waited around until I could find a pair for a good price on sale, and I managed to pick these up for about $110 shipped. Pretty good price for this particular shoe, and this is one of the colorways that I was looking for. So overall, I'm pretty happy with the shoe itself for the price that I got it at, and there's not much to complain about really. Now this is the Memphis Tigers colorway, as you can see. It's kind of a tribute to Memphis State, which is the university that Penny Hardaway attended and played for, obviously. So it does have that tiger theme going throughout around the border of the fuse on the upper, through the midsole, as you guys can see, you got those tiger stripes, and then underneath the clear outsole you have all the tiger stripes as well, which is kind of a unique detail, and one of the major reasons why I was looking for this particular colorway. The royal blue looks great, and one of my personal favorite things about the Air Penny 5 is that it has kind of a combination of classic and modern elements about it. You have the fuse upper, but there still is a use of nubuck, and just the overall shape silhouette of the shoe is kind of old school if you ask me. Again, everybody has their own opinions here, but overall I just really like the look of this shoe. Now as far as the colorway itself goes, you do have your royal blue throughout the entire upper. Part of the upper is made from fuse, as you can see. You have kind of a solid fuse going around the border where you do see the tiger stripes, and then you have this kind of meshy material, and it's almost like a plastic mesh. If you guys can hear that. You got your black and white Nike swoosh right there on the outside. Then the only other Nike swoosh you're going to find on the shoe is going to be on the inside, and it's pretty much black on black. So there's very minimal branding on this shoe as far as Nike is concerned. You do have your kind of nubuck here wrapping around the outside of the forefoot, going all the way around the toe box. And then it basically wraps the entire border of the shoe all the way to the back of the heel, where you will find your Penny logo right there. You got your pull tabs there in black and blue. They do say something. Let me read it for you. The first one says Part 2, Heaven Sent. And then the other one says The Storm is Over. So kind of a cool little detail there. And the pull tab kind of extends right into this little internal boot on the thing itself. On the insole itself, it's a black insole. You can see it says Penny 5 right there. And it's got Memphis, I'm assuming, the state. I'm not sure exactly what state that is. And then on the other one, it says Ballin' is what I was born to do in white, if you guys can see that. Again, kind of a cool little detail. Both insoles are a little bit different. The tongue itself, as you can see, is in black. There's kind of a weird synthetic material. I'm not really sure how to describe it. It kind of has the texture of a nubuck material, but it isn't nubuck. And of course, you do have your Penny logo right there in the blue and white. The laces themselves are in that royal blue. And that's really the one complaint I have about the shoe quality-wise, is that the laces, I feel, are a little bit cheap. I think they would look better if they had some nicer laces on there. But again, kind of a small little complaint, and if you did want to swap out the laces, you are free to do that. You have a little bit of black fuse here on the instep. And then as far as the outsole goes in the midsole, you do have a little carbon fiber shank right here on the instep that is visible, as you can see. Basically, it's a very thin layer of carbon fiber that sits on a plastic shank, so it's kind of there more for show. I'm not sure how much stiffness it will actually add to the shoe itself, and as far as what kind of support it will add, but it definitely looks the part. Very, very cool that there is visible carbon fiber. Always something that gets me on pretty much any shoe, whether it be a basketball shoe, running shoe, soccer shoe. Carbon fiber is always a good thing. As far as the midsole go, it's very unique in that it kind of extends up. It has this kind of wavy look about it, almost as if it were a heel counter on the outside of the shoe made out of foam, similar to something like the KD5, I guess. So you have this kind of wavy pattern here in white, and then underneath that you have an extra layer here with that tiger pattern there painted on, so it is white and black, as you guys can see. You got your tiger stripes going all the way around, giving the shoe a very unique look. You have your 180-degree air unit that makes up the back half of the shoe. I believe the bubble on the inside is black, and of course the window itself is tinted black, so that looks really, really cool. You don't have to worry about that yellowing. And then the outsole itself is in a clear color. There's no color to it at all. I'm not sure if it's yellowing already. It kind of has a little bit of a yellowish tinge to it. I haven't worn these, obviously, but I'm not sure if it's just because of the pattern underneath that's giving it somewhat of a yellow tinge. I'm not sure how fast they will yellow, but for right now they look okay. Definitely going to get to wearing these before they turn completely yellow, which is something that inevitably happens with pretty much any icy outsole. You do have your Penny logo there on the outside as well, and then the pattern on the bottom of the outsole is pretty much all herringbone. It's really cool that you can see that kind of tiger pattern underneath. Gives the shoe a very, very unique look. And again, it is the bottom of the shoe. You're not really going to see it when you're wearing it, but it's a nice little detail that I personally really appreciate about this particular colorway. So that's pretty much it as far as the unboxing portion of this video goes. And I'll move on to a quick on feet so you can get a better idea as to how these shoes look. Alright, here's a look at the Air Penny 5s on feet while wearing a pair of shorts. Personally, I'm a really big fan of how these shoes look, and as a pair of summer shoes to wear on a hot day, they're great because they are pretty heavily ventilated and they keep your feet nice and cool. As far as the overall fit of the shoe goes, it does have fairly high arches. I would assume mainly due to this kind of carbon fiber shank here right in the midfoot. I have slightly flat feet. I can still get away with wearing these comfortably, but if you do have very, very flat feet and don't like shoes with high arches, then I would probably stay away from the Air Penny 5 altogether. As far as sizing goes, I'm wearing my usual size 9.5 US, and the fit and the length is pretty much perfect. So if you are looking to order a pair for yourself, I would strongly recommend going true to size. So that's pretty much it as far as what they look like with a pair of shorts, and move on next to what they look like with a pair of pants. Alright, here's a look at the Penny 5s on feet while wearing a pair of pants. They definitely have a very unique styling about them, but personally I think they look great for casual wear. Give you guys a quick 360 of the shoes themselves, and move on to my final thoughts. Alright guys, that's it for my review of the Nike Air Penny 5 in the Memphis Tigers colorway. Really big fan of how this shoe looks and feels. And if you guys want to get a pair of these for yourself, not in this particular colorway, but in other colorways, there are buy it now links down below in the description where you can pick up the Air Penny 5 for much less than the retail price. They're actually on sale right now, but in limited sizing. Go ahead and check that out if that does interest you. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to support it with a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. All of my social media links can be found down below in the description. And other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. And as always, thanks for watching.